Hello, I'm Davina, and hello to all of you bold, beautiful, brilliant, and highly evolved souls. Not sure what I'm going to call this video. Maybe just sort of life with CPTSD. And, I'm just I'll just share some of the things. Um, yeah, I want to share, some of the things that go on with having like a trauma brain is what I kind of call it sometimes that so I want to share about that and how people pleasing can just can actually like all of these things like the hypervigilance, the people pleasing, all this comes out of our trauma brain and it is so strong. These I feel like there's like just grooves in my brain and it just my head just goes to these places and yeah, like the hypervigilance for one thing is just like I wake up in the morning and I realize today, especially like how much I just, my mind automatically goes to what is a possible threat, what is wrong, what could be dangerous. It goes to any possible problem. Um, yeah, I'm just like, oh, did the pigeons poop on my balcony this morning? And oh my God, I didn't get limes with my grocery order. And I'm not sure if I need to buy some more underwear and I haven't found some good underwear yet. It's just like it goes to these things like and it's really honestly misery, it's a kind of misery to live in this state of like um yeah, like just having this brain that just goes towards anything that's like yeah, seems to be a problem, seems to be wrong, possible danger, always on alert, always figuring things out and analyzing things and looking out for people and what are they doing. And it's a kind of hellish misery, really. And then you add on top of that, like, um, I think what also is sort of tied in with that is a kind of sense of deficiency all the time, like again, a sense of lack, a sense of like, I don't have enough, I don't have enough energy for this, or I don't have enough. Um, just my mind is similar to the hypervigilance. My mind will be like, I need this. I don't have enough of this, or I need to get another lip balm or whatever. Like, I need this thing. I never quite feel like I'm full, like I'm content. And it's also a kind of like just agony to never feel like I have everything I need, like I'm okay, like I'm safe and having that fullness feeling, Um, and so yeah, so these like, this sense of being unsafe, this sense of lack, sense of discontent, um, and also along with that, the thoughts of people pleasing. Like I just again, I notice that if I'm just watching my thoughts and or if I'm not watching my thoughts too, suddenly I'll just come back and I'll realize, oh my gosh, I'm suddenly thinking about like my I'm suddenly imagining a conversation with my boss, or I'm suddenly thinking about how I can do something, to please the child that I'm caring for. I mean, it's really in a people pleasy way. It's really like it's just like a compelling thing. It's not coming from my authentic, grounded, peaceful self. It's coming from like a fear of not being accepted, It's really like, yeah, like, and it's just, yeah, a sense of again, like just what are they gonna think about me? I'm constantly thinking like, what will they think of me? And um, if I'm playing with the girl in the bedroom and the father's walking down the hall and I'm just like, you know, um, I think you guys should be more entertaining or I need to be more fun or like I'm not something enough or whatever. And it's just like this, yeah, tied into the shame and like I'm not enough. Um, I'm never, good enough and a sense of being bad, a sense of being wrong all the time. So there's the shame and the people pleasing and the hypervigilance and sense of lack and deficiency that's always there and just a daily struggle. Um, just feels like everything is a struggle, feels like treading water, or sometimes like I'm drowning, barely able to like get to the surface to like breathe. And yeah, this is a really kind of hellish misery that I realize I lived for like up to now, 53 years old. Yeah, my whole childhood was like this. I'm reliving this sense of like, yeah, just it is. It's just it's a really like a horrible, horrible way to live. It really, really is. It's so, so painful. And it's so exhausting because all your mental energy, all this emotional energy is in these like places of terror and shame and hopelessness too is a big one, you know, like I'm always like I go from fear to panic to hopelessness, like whoosh, you know, like less than 60 seconds. Um, and suddenly it's like, oh, I've got to work, you know, 4 days next week, and I only have a 2 day weekend, and how am I gonna do that? And it's always the how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna handle this? And like this panic comes up, like, oh my God, I don't know, I think I'm running out of rice. What am I gonna do if I don't have the rice? How am I gonna like everything just becomes a panic and a hopelessness and a it's you know, I know it sounds trivial in a way, but it's really, really not. And I'm sure you understand this. So like any little thing, I'm just realizing like any little thing is like um just can easily just trigger me into that terror. Um, and that again, the hopelessness is following you, like following like right after usually. It's yeah, it's just like treading water, and it's like a sense of life, like it's not a safe place to be. Like the universe, the world is a dangerous place. It's not a friendly place. It's a place to like always be on guard and anything could possibly go wrong, and what am I going to do if this happens, and always what ifs, um and like, yeah, how am I going to please these people, and what am I going to do to be accepted, and what if they reject me and I'm going to go homeless, and this is like this is such misery. Maybe that's my point, is like it's really absolute misery to live this way. So, so painful. And to think, you know, that our precious, precious lives have been taken up by this kind of like, these kind of emotions and this kind of like brain, like the trauma brain that just goes on and on like all the time. Um, It is so hard to undo all of this, and to heal all those emotions. And it's sometimes unfathomable to me that as a child, that all of this stuff was repressed and just so I could get through the day, you know? Um, so anyway, I just really wish for all of us that we can be flourishing and free, because this is my dream, to be of free of shame, free of the fear, free of the guilt, free of the people pleasing, free of the hypervigilance, um, free from this, you know, living in lack, you know, like I want to live in abundance. I want to live. And I'm not saying my life is pretty abundant, but you know, like, you know, living where a place where I'm not like on the edge of feeling like I could go homeless, you know, that's really nice to be. Um, and I wish this for all of you, that you can live with an ease, you know, like live with ease so that every day doesn't feel like some sort of like fucking hellish struggle just to get through the day, because the emotions are just so painful. And yeah, so I really wish like abundance and peace and ease for you. And I wish you joy that someday that all of us, maybe we can experience true joy and and feeling safe, maybe beyond anything, feeling safe in the world, feeling like we can just finally relax and be ourselves. And yeah, healing is hell. Our childhoods were hell. Um, so anyway, I just wanted to express that and send you big hugs if that is welcomed. And as always, I'm wishing you so many blessings on your journey of healing and awakening. And I am Davina at Boldness Blooming. Thank you so much for watching.